Today's pro tip, brought to you by Floyd County Schools Department of Instructional Technology, will help you learn more about adding videos in Google Classroom. Now, before we begin, please remember that you will need to have your video saved before trying to insert a video in Google Classroom. You can have your file saved to your computer or to your Google Drive. If you would like to learn more about video creation tools such as Screencastify, please contact your local ITS and they will provide support for creating your videos. Now let's get started with learning how to add videos in Google Classroom. Let's first look at the teacher side. So I'm going to click on one of my courses. Now there's a couple of ways that you can insert videos for your students. Now, the first thing you see here is stream. Remember, the stream contains all the posts that you have made for your class in chronological order from the newest to the oldest. This is a good place to post announcements, and your students will see all of their assignments show up here as well. So if you wanted to post a video announcement for your class, you could do that by clicking in the top box that says Share Something with Your Class. And you can choose which classes to include and which students. So I'll go right here just for the sake of this announcement and put this is a video announcement. And then I'm going to go right here to the paperclip and click on Add. I have some options here. You can add a video just like any other file from Google Drive or a file from your computer. So for this example, I'll click on Google Drive and I'll go find a video that I have in Google Drive and click on it. And then I can post that for my class. Now that's an example of how you might post a video announcement. Let's do one more. You can also add a file from your computer. So I'll go right here to where it says Select Files from your device. And I'll go to the desktop and choose a video that I have saved there. And then click on Upload. So you can upload from Google Drive or a place on your computer. So you're not just limited to a certain place that you can upload from. So the stream is a great place to post video announcements. If you're wanting to post an assignment for your class, remember stream is not the best place to do that. If you're posting an assignment, you always want to go to Classwork and click on Create. I'm going to create an assignment for this example. Please watch the video, then complete the page below. So if I want to add a video, remember I can do that from Drive or from a file on my computer. Or if this is a video that you have saved on YouTube, you can also insert a YouTube video there as well. Let's just say that we're going to insert a video from my computer. And I want to show you that you can select any file type of video. You can select an MOV file, an MP4, an MP3 file. So it doesn't matter what file type. You can pretty much insert any file type that you would like in Google Classroom. So it's very file type agnostic. I'm going to select an MOV file for this example and click on Upload. And then the upload process will begin. Once my video is uploaded, I can then click on Assign. Now for this video, you could choose to allow your students to view the file, edit, or make a copy for each student. Since this is just a video they're watching, I'll simply leave it on Students Can View the File. And then I'm going to add a document that my students will work on after they have finished completing the video. And for this, I want students to edit the file. So I'm going to go right here and choose to make a copy for each student. Remember, if I just choose students can edit the file, that means every student is editing that one document. But I want every student to have their own copy so that they can edit their own copy. So I'll click on Make a Copy for each student. And then I can come over here and choose which courses this will be assigned to, which students. So if I want to differentiate, I can click on just certain student groups. I'll select the number of points for this assignment, a due date, any topic that I want to include, and if you wanted to include a rubric, you can do that there. So once you have all of these options selected, you can click on Assign, and your video will be assigned as a part of that lesson. Now let's take a look at what this looks like for a student. So I'm going to go back to a class that I'm enrolled in as a student. And if the teacher has posted an announcement here for the students, it might say something like, create a video to tell me about the work you're doing this week. The student can simply go right here to share something with your class in Stream. And students can add a video here in Stream as well by choosing a file from Google Drive or a file from their computer. If this is an assignment you've created for your students, remember your students will find all of those assignments in classwork. And here's an assignment here that says student created video assignment. So I'm going to view that assignment, and it tells me to please post a video reflection for chapters 1 through 3. So I can make a comment here. I can also go right here to add or create the work. So if a student wants to insert a video for you for a part of a lesson, they'll click on Add or Create, and then they'll see the same options that you saw when you were inserting videos for your students. The students can insert a video that they've saved to Google Drive, or they can choose a video file from their computer. For this example, I will choose a file from my computer. I'll go right here to Select Files, and I'm going to insert a video clip, and then click on Upload. Once the student has the video clip inserted, they can come right here and click on Turn It In. And then you, as the teacher, can see that video that your students have inserted. So I'll go back to the teacher section of this course, click on Classwork, go back to that video assignment, and I see one student has turned that in. So I'll click there, and I see where I turned in the video as a student. So now let's talk about ways that you might use video clips in your classroom. Videos in the classroom are a great way for teachers to build background, enrich text, or a concept that you've been working on. It's a great way to increase student engagement, and it's a great way to facilitate remote learning, just to name a few examples. For students, videos are a great way for your students to demonstrate the learning. It's a great way for students to give you reflections on something they're working on, and it's a great way to personalize student learning. Now, those are just a few examples of ways that you might use videos in your classroom.